Hi guys, Mitchell Dale and Martin Lenihan for RLW TV. Leno, Origin 3, Jesus Christ, how good were Queensland?
Mate, unbelievable. Look, I'm going to give my age away here and say I've seen every Origin match pretty much since 1980, so I'm going to put it up there in the top 2 or 3 of all time for a team performance. You know, with this, a pretty even series up till Game 3. Absolutely dominant. Every one of their superstars stood up. Their new Dane Gagai stood up. This was just an incredible team performance, brutal. Their defence was incredible. No weak links. As I said, I'm going to put it up there in the best couple of Origins I've ever seen.
Well, you've got, Queensland dominated there towards the late 80s. There were some incredible performances from them in 88, 89. New South Wales 2000. They were probably some of the better team performances that we've seen at Origin, but how do you go past that? They were just dominant from the kickoff, and it didn't let up until the 80th minute.
Yeah, look, it was just so complete. I think, the defence, as I said, was brutal when it needed to be. New South Wales couldn't get out of their own end, contributed to their own downfall a bit with some stupid penalties early. And once Queensland got on that roll, there was just no stopping them. And then Greg Inglis going back to fullback. Obviously, Slater wasn't there, didn't hurt them at all. Inglis just roamed free, ran amok. It was just a complete performance. Cooper Cronk was back. He's obviously critical to that side. You know, Cameron's
Thurston as good an Origin performance as we
absolutely 9.5 out of 10 for JT. Cooper Cronk coming back makes a huge difference. Cameron Smith put all of the drama of the McKinnon affair behind him to play another great game. It was just an absolutely wonderful performance.
Yep, and we talked about it earlier and said we didn't think that the Queensland crowd would have too much of an impact on a game like this because they are so professional and they're used to these sort of crowds in the hostile environments. But you take the Origin Shield away from Queensland and you make them wait 3 games to get to the decider, and they just turned out. It was a wall of noise for 80 minutes there last night.
It was incredible. Look, I think the New South Wales players had probably tried to talk it down because, they do play a lot of big games now in a big atmosphere. They were just caught. They were like rabbits in the headlight. They were absolutely stunned. The crowd was amazing. They just spent the whole second half revelling in the atmosphere, sending Justin Hodges out on a high. He got to kick a goal. That is a night every single person at that ground will never forget. It was just unbelievable.
You mentioned Hodjo. Finally, he got the farewell that he wanted. Is there a chance that a few of the others, the older members of that side, might look at that and think, well, you can't go out any better than that?
Well, as Hodjo said at the end of the game, they really set themselves to bring the Shield back to Queensland. He knew that was his last hurrah. What a way to go out. If any of the other players are thinking along those lines, as you said, you could not go out a better way. Mind you, the way they played last night, why would any of them be stopping?
Absolutely. Absolutely stunning performance by Queensland.